second period of a thriller in Birmingham. I was going to say Manila, but we're not in Manila, and but we have some heavy hitters out here, so it kind of gives me the feeling of the alley fights. New Zealand with the ball, they're up by 3, and they get possession and they throw it in. Lakeshore has to answer this because New Zealand, which was creamed by Texas, has come out with a different spirit, and Lakeshore has had a couple of close calls, one of them with Portland, but and I would say the other game was Texas and knock and roll, really. Nobody else has really given Lakeshore a run for their money, but right now New Zealand is fighting tough. But this key defense is really keeping New Zealand out. Pass to Buck. Oh, look at that. Jay White with the score. It was a nice bit of passing there. But the key defense that Lakeshore is showing is really tough. I'm really impressed. 13-9 with 7:30 left in the second period. Lojano throws it in to Kirkland. He looks for Joel, but no, he throws it back to Lojano. Lojano coming around, trying to find some way across. Got to get this thing across. Kirkland, long pass to Wilmoth, and Wilmoth being surrounded by New Zealand here. It's that time. Finds Kirkland. New Zealand setting up in a key defense. 3 of their players trying to keep. We have a little penalty there. Bob Lojano knocked Jay White out. He left the court. Nice play there. Gives back the 40-second clock to Lakeshore, and it gives him an easy score on a 4-3. One pass to Joel for a score, and that's over with. 13-10, 3-point game. Johnson with the ball, throws it in to Buckingham. He's got a little bit of pressure there, crouch behind him. Look at that, Brian Kirkland intercepts the ball. And he's gonna go in and score, and that is a turnover, and that now brings it within 2. Kirkland read that pass and moved in and cut off the passing lane. Beautiful. Again, Johnson bringing the ball in to Buckingham. Buckingham being surrounded by Crouch and Kirkland. Crouch, and away he goes. Followed by Joe. Look at Joe go. Pass to Tinker, and he is going to score. Look at Joe. From one end to the other, he's hitting people, trying to disrupt the play. He brings a lot of power and a lot of speed to this game for the Lakeshore team. Kirkland trying to force his way in, calls a timeout. And you hear a nice, they called 4 in the key called against New Zealand, and that was a good one. Bob Lojano saw that and actually used that as to call a timeout, but as when they realized what the problem was, I don't think they counted him as a timeout. Another score, 14-12. So in case you don't understand that rule, if you're new to quad rugby, you can have 3 defenders in the key. The 4th person usually, oh, here we go, another, oh. Nice picked up by Johnson. Kirkland with a hand on it, but they're still in pressure. They've got to get this ball out. Uh-oh. Another possible turnover. No. Buckingham ties it up. He's running out of time, and they lost it. They lost. I don't think they called a timeout there. It was called. Oh, they gave it to him. Okay. Could have been a 15-second violation. Kevin Orr is not happy with that call. New Zealand used another of their timeouts. We're still in the 6 minutes to go in the second period. New Zealand with 1 timeout left. They're up by 2. But those timeouts, as you can see, were crucial. Each time was a possession save for New Zealand. So we're going to see how that's going to affect play in the second half. you're enjoying this broadcast, because this is as good as it gets. We're covering 2 games at the same time. We have our Elio Navarro broadcast team over there with Dave Wilsey covering Texas, playing Portland Pounders at the same time as I'm over here covering Lakeshore in New Zealand. Tell you what, 4 great teams out there battling for who's going to be there in the finals. This is it. Semi-final game. New Zealand wants to be there. And Lakeshore, this is their home. They plan on being there. So you know what? This is going to be a game that's going to go down with blood and tears and sweat at the end. New Zealand with the ball. Johnson, does he find a hole? No, Wilmoth cuts him off. One pass. Tinker. They're running out of time. They're in trouble here right now. The pass, can they do anything with it? I don't think so. They have a violation. That would have been another opportunity that they would have used a timeout. And that's where it hurt them. We have a long pass to Joe Wilmoth. And it looks like Lakeshore is not going to lose the opportunity to bring it back to 1 point, 14-13. These are the kind of mistakes New Zealand cannot afford to make, but you see how tough that key defense was from Lakeshore. And Joel, who's covering a big area, but he's so fast and hits so hard, he can do it. So New Zealand has to figure an answer out if they're going to be able to score when it comes down to that. New Zealand's got such great speed and a good team too. Okay, a lot of pressure here. Nice pass to Tinker. Nice pass to Johnson and Tinker to Chance. Whoa, wait a minute. This isn't triple plays here. 15-13 New Zealand. Ryan Kirkland, Joe Wilmoth on their own. Kirkland in for a score. And let's see what, as you're watching, let's see how the pressure they're putting in. Kirkland is covering Buckingham. In comes Wilmoth, trying to make some problems. Eddie Crouch is here. He's trying to stop him. It looks like they're going to solve this one. And it's going to be an easy score for Buckingham. You have to take some gambles when you're playing tough defense. And sometimes you're going to open the door. But you can see how tough it has been to get this ball across for both teams. Here goes Joe. Joe in the corner. He stopped. Oh, he's hit hard. Okay. Root your hands on.
Minus 442.
Anyway, penalty on Dan Buckingham. And as we were hearing from Tim Johnson, it would have been a good chance for them to knock Joe out with a couple of good hits. But Brooklyn's glides in for a score, and it's 16-15. That is a vulnerable place when you have the ball to be near any of the lines, and it is an opportunity, especially with guys who know how to hit, to force someone over that line. These chairs can move laterally 2-3 inches, sometimes even 6-8 inches, depending on how much power you have and how much time you have to put that hit in there. We should do a little competition here and see how hard somebody can knock someone's chair over. Again, time. Nice score by Johnson. They were down to the wire on that one, and that shows you how tenacious Lakeshore is. 17-15, New Zealand up by 2, and this is going to be a game that, unless we see something amazing, is going to go down to the end. Joe Wilmoth off to the races, and once he has the ball and has a little bit of space, it's time to have to stop him. 3.5 player, 18 years old, on the 2008 Paralympic team for U.S. Such great speed, such great hit, and there's an easy score for Tinker for New Zealand. Back to 2 points. Ryan Kirkland, another player that you have to pay attention to on this team because he can hit. And there goes Crooklyn. He's got fair speed. I won't say he's the fastest, but he's got some good speed. Strong hits, big arms. He's such a good guy out there. Okay, look at their setting up. Here we are. Some tough setup here. They're trying to keep Buckingham. Mabuhano putting pressure on him out there. They brought in number 4, Sholto Taylor. Sholto Taylor's in. Long pass to Taylor. Taylor's going to go in, and he's going to score. Here's a veteran player, Sholto, one of the Maoris on the team. Oh, look at that. He goes over. He's getting a Joe Wilmuth hello, and there's this easy score by Kirkland. That's our first cheer down, and what'll probably be at least 5 in this game. Inbounds pass. They have a equipment problem going on over there. Sholto took a hit. I think Joel is responsible for more wheels being bent, axles than anybody at the moment. So, okay, Johnson with the ball. Buckingham, Blake, and Taylor. That's the thing. They took out Tinker and replaced him with Taylor. They've got 5 seconds. There's the pass across to Buckingham. Buckingham, he's being followed by Wilmuth, but he gets ahead. Kirkland was looking to close the door, but I guess he was worried about the pass to Taylor. Kirkland with some traffic. He finds a hole. He's got Joel Wilmuth with him. Catches to Joel. And Joel's going to glide in for another score. 2019. 2 minutes and 31 seconds in the half. And we have a 1-point game. This is Rob Rowan here with X-Able Sports. You're watching great semifinal action at the Demolition Derby. Fantastic tournament put on by Kevin Orr, coach of Lakeshore. Great staff. A real shout out to Patty Cornelius, who does so much for the many other sports also for Lakeshore. It's a great team here that they put it together. Bob Lohano works with just fantastic people. And we're being joined again by Joe Soros. And we're seeing a great game here, Joe. Just a fantastic game.
Well, it's neck and neck. Who's up there by 1?
New Zealand. They're up by
1, huh?
Up by 2 at the moment.
Up by 2.
Yeah, we've seen.
Have there been any more turnovers?
Yes.
There haven't been any turnovers, huh?
Well, they were, and they got them back. So, we're seeing a lot of really tough defense going on Lakeshore here, trying to keep the inbounds pass. And they brought in Sholto Taylor to bring some extra height and speed there. That was an easy one. Look at that. A little sandwich between Kirkland and Wilmuth, but it gets it out to Johnson.
They're very composed, if you notice in this game.
And to Taylor for an easy score.
Nice pass.
22-20 with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. You get yourself planned for Canada?
Yeah, we've got a possible injury, so one of my top players might not be able to go, which means we'll be down to 7. But we'll just do the best we can. Yeah, one of my 2.5s. Yeah.
Morrison or
Morrison?
Okay. Not good to hear. We don't like to hear that in the sport. And he's been effective out there. He's a big guy.
He's a big guy, and he's got a lot of power, a lot of weight behind him.
Well, I hope you.
I'm hoping he can play, but we'll find out before the game.
Okay.
Can only do the best we can do.
Pass to Buckingham. Nice pass.
Very nice.
And he maneuvers nicely.
Great composure. Great composure.
Look at that. Nice. Kiwi score.
Lakeshore's having a tough time pressing them because New Zealand's creating really good spacing.
That is a good point there. Look at Joel.
You can forget about it here, Dan.
Yeah.
There's no way you're touching that.
I mean, he had it when he crossed the line. That's how fast he is. Johnson's bringing them. Look at how they're trying to lock everybody up over there.
Yes, they're trying to deny here. Trying to deny.
And into Buckingham. Crouch is free. There's not much Ed can do about that. Oh, look at that hit.
Flat tire on Joe Wilmuth.
Yes.
He's going to have to change the tire. Jai gave him the business.
Yes. Score 24-22. Oh, I don't know. I don't think he got the flat tire. I think the flat tire went the other way on Jai.
No, you're right. You are absolutely right.
Joe is, as I was saying earlier on the broadcast, Joe's responsible for a lot of equipment problems for the whole rest of the league.
He just cost one of our players $600 because he had to get 2 brand new wheels.
Wow. Does that get covered by the British government, or is that a player?
No, that's an individual. The players get a certain stipend for allowance for every month as long as they do their workouts and they're training hard.
And it's not enough to cover Joel Wilmuth's experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this, Brian Kirkland with a big hit, and he's looking for Joel and look at that. Bob Hollis gave him a hole, and there he is. He scored. Bob with a nice cut there.
Nice seal by Bobby Luano in the corner.
So what are we thinking? There needs to be a Joel Wilmuth fund, like there is for Bangladesh.
Well, it should come from Eagle Sports because a lot of these chairs out here are from Eagle. So Eagle should be donating a little bit back to Joel for all the equipment he ruins.
A lot of pressure here again. It's been 24-23. There's 22 seconds left in the half. New Zealand's hoping to keep this down and give no possession to Lakeshore at the end.
And there's only a 2-second difference on the shot clock to the game clock.
See what they could do. And there goes Buckingham, and he's going to score. Leaves him 5 seconds, 7.2 seconds left to score. Lakeshore down by 2. They would like certainly to Joel. He's under a lot of pressure.
There's no way scoring here. No possible way.
Then he get it to Bryant. Long pass. No way. And at the end of the half, Rob Rowland with Joe Soros, 25-23. New Zealand up by 2 on Lakeshore. This is going to be a good game.
Lakeshore will get the ball starting the 3rd quarter, so they'll be able to cut it back to 1.
And then New Zealand gets the ball in the 4th.
In the 4th quarter, exactly. But
So
that's why that was a big possession by New Zealand. Not only did they get the last goal, but they didn't leave enough sufficient time for Lakeshore to score.
That's it. Okay, we'll be back in the second half. Rob Rowan at xable.com. Joe Soros, my guest commentator from the British team.